hope you enjoyed that cute little video my offspring created. I didn't realize that they were going to put it on my channel. They have their own channel. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness, show. But yeah, no, it was still cute anyway. Well, as this journey continues, as I continue to go to the center, I had made a previous, maneuver in which I was taken out of the place that I was in, which was some of you may call the fiction Texas. And as we know, that countrymen are pagans. If you look at Servant King's channel, he'll tell you why and how you're confused, and he'll tell you that a countryman by definition is a pagan. So these cities, these states, they're all fictional. Syria doesn't have a central bank. Syria is a fiction. So Syria got bombed because Syria didn't comply with their status quo fictional statuses, and they didn't do what they were supposed to do. So very interesting there. But yeah, I continued on the journey. The sun led me out of that fictional place on a journey, and I went up north. I connected with people who taught me about being in the Lord's rest and how that worked and how faith worked, to have stronger faith in the Almighty and not having so much fear. And then it taught me how to not be afraid of chemtrails, because while you're in the Lord's rest, you'll notice that the chemtrails do not affect you as much. It's all in your head. It's like a fear campaign. And the chemtrails are affecting the earth, and they are doing things. But if you're in the Lord's rest, you have this ultimate form of protection around you that does not allow you to be harmed by these occultists. And it works. It works. It's, I haven't even been bitten by mosquitoes. I mean, for a while. I mean, it's that the way you want to do it. I mean, mosquitoes don't hurt you. If you do get bit by one mosquito, you might ask out, and then you might get a response like, did the mosquito hurt you? And of course, the mosquito is not a bullet in your arm. So I continued on this journey. I learned how to be in the rest. I learned balance from another individual. I shouldn't say individual, because that's K Trust terminology, but another man who's also joining us to the center. He's taking his family to another place to get away from this place for now, so he can build his resources. And we all had to build resources, as the scripture tells you. The voluminous Biblia, which leaves you crossed and confused, has switched out your Almighty with a Jesus Christ idol graven character onto the Lord, which you're not supposed to have anyways. 10 Commandments tell you you're not supposed to have other masters or other gods before the Almighty, in which Jesus Christ would ultimately be the graven character in the synagogue of Satan Church, which is just all satanic. Eats flesh, drink the blood, he rose in 3 days. All satanic imagery in the graven book, which is forced to tell you the truth, and it tells you, behold, I've given you an angel of light that'll lead you to the land that I prepared for you, which would be the land flowing with milk and honey, which would ultimately be above the land of plenty, which would be the excessive hell, which we already talked about, which makes people useless and lazy and gluttonous. The place above that, which is right around it, which those 4 islands, are the place that we're supposed to go. There's giants, there's pygmies there. The giants are not eating the pygmies. People are afraid of the giants. You don't need to be afraid of the giants. If there's people that are smaller than you there who have thrived there for a long time, and I've decoded that German map, the Dutch version of the map, the Latin version of the map. I've decoded that Mount Meru. That's the decoy. You going Hyperborea, that's where you're going. And this place is not on any legal fiction map. I suggest you guys get your resources together, figure out a plan. I did the same thing. The sun led me in a lot of different places. The Almighty led me in a lot of different places. I made it up to New York. I got arrested multiple times for literally doing nothing, because these entities are sending people after me to arrest me for different reasons, for literally doing absolutely nothing. I infiltrated a lot of their stuff. I ended up going over Canada, even though I couldn't cross Canada because all we had is the Kingdom of Heaven IDs, and they didn't let us do that. But somehow I got arrested and ended up going through Canada, which allowed me to see that they had those same little 5G terror towers there. And I realized that that was not the route. So it allowed me, everything was